You're God's most unexpected battle plan. You, the one struggling with addiction, the one drowning in despair, battling discouragement and panic attacks. You, whose home feels like a battlefield, whose family feels distant, whose heart feels broken. You, just like everyone else, God has ever chosen throughout history, not mighty, not wise by worldly standards, not noble or strong. And yet, He sees you. He calls you. It feels impossible to understand, doesn't it? Why would God choose you, with all your flaws, with all your failures? But that's exactly why He chooses you. Not because of your strength, but because of your weakness. Not because you are qualified, but because you are broken. God has a way of using the foolish things of the world to shame the wise, the weak things to confound the mighty. So tonight, if you feel small, if you feel insignificant, despised, even unloved, know this. You are not forgotten, you are not discarded, you are God's plan. Yes, you, with your doubts and fears, your wounds and scars. He doesn't need the strong or the famous or the perfect. He needs someone willing. He needs someone who knows they cannot do it alone. So that when His power moves, the world will see it's not you, it's Him. Look at Moses, who couldn't speak without stammering. Look at David, a forgotten shepherd boy in the shadow of warriors. Look at Peter, a fisherman full of faults, prone to failure. They were not chosen for their greatness, but for their surrender. And God is calling you in the same way. Not because you are enough, but because you know you aren't. It doesn't make the pain easier, I know. The battles you're facing now, each one feels endless. Each failure weighs heavier. The nights are long, and the tears feel like they'll never stop. But these struggles, these wounds, they are not meaningless. They're shaping you, molding you into something stronger, something ready for the fight ahead. You feel overlooked, don't you? Like no one sees your pain, your silent battles. But God sees. He has never looked away. His eyes are on you, not in judgment, but in love. And when you stop relying on your own strength, when you finally let go, that's when His power will move through you. That's when the impossible becomes possible. The battles you're fighting, they are not yours. They belong to the Lord. He has chosen you for this season, for this moment. You are His warrior, His vessel of grace, His instrument of glory. You, with all your brokenness, are His greatest weapon to show the world that what seems impossible with man is always possible with God. So, rise, not because you are strong, but because He is. Not because you know the way, but because He does. Rise, even with trembling hands and a heavy heart. You are God's plan to reveal His glory to a world that has forgotten. And through Him, in Him, because of Him, you will overcome. God bless you. Amen.